Hello my lovelies, Zila here for Machinima Realm, and we are going to be trying out the beta for Rift. Hooray! Very excited I got a beta key, and I hope y'all bear with me because I really am not used to playing other games, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. So far I selected the RP PvP realm. In this very first Rift beta, we are only able to choose one of the races to play, so maybe next time there's a beta out for them, we can play the Guardians. So far, we get to play the Defiants, so select your Defiants and hit Next. The Defiant faction has 3 races that you can choose from. You can choose from a male or female Ithian, a male or female Kalari, and a male or female Bami. So once we select, let's go for a female Kalari. So we've decided our race. We are going to be a female Kalari. And click Next. After you choose your race, you get to choose which class you want to play. You have the option of being a warrior, a cleric, a rogue, or a mage. Now that we've chosen our race and our class, we get to do the character customization. I really love this character customization screen. You can go in so much detail on how you want to change your character's face, down to like the size of their eyes in relation to the rest of their face, the slants of their eyes even. Oh, that's so cool. So you get to go in a lot of detail to make sure you get to build the character exactly how you want it. There's a great color scheme here to change the details of the color. You can even do highlights and lowlights. Yeah, so much detail on markings. Everything. I am really just so impressed with the amount of detail on this character customization screen. I think the developers did a fantastic job. So, choose our character, let's get her going, and then we start playing.
We couldn't stop them. Without Ascended, we just weren't strong enough. I wasn't strong enough. The Guardians branded us heretics, destroyed our machines, and left us helpless against what was coming. Invaders from the rifts swept through the world like a plague. They crushed the Guardians, and then all of Talara fell before them. In their wake came the most ancient of evils, Regulus, the Destroyer. With no one left to stand before him, he devoured everything. But there is one last hope. We survivors have made our stand and successfully engineered a new Ascended. You are our masterpiece, Defiant. The fate of Talara rests on your shoulders. You must not fail.
When we enter the game for the first time, we get a bunch of information tutorials that come up. Some boxes that tell you how to start the quests, what to look for, XP and golds. So there was even one on telling you which keys were the ones that controlled your movement, forwards, backwards, jumping, etc. I guess that's kind of straightforward for a lot of people who play a lot of games. For me, I really appreciated to know how I'm supposed to run around. So down here we have our standard action bar. We have just one, and our XP bar above that. We've got one bag that came equipped. We have our mini-map. We have our character, our chat box, and down here we have some menus, so we can click on our character to see stats and skills, professions, pet, which we don't have, notoriety, which we don't have any, collections, what kind of artifacts, mounts, books, pets, titles, which we have none, of course, abilities, that would be like our spell book, raids, which not in a raid yet, and we should achievements, social, where we can add friends. In our settings option, we can customize our UI, the layout. So we even get a little tutorial here on how to help with our layout. You can move your action bars around, you can move your casting bars, you can move your maps, pretty much everything. It's all customizable. I like that a lot. There we go, that looks a bit better. Save UI layout, yes. And of course we can also put in more action bars in interface. potion bars. You can choose to have 2 stacked, 3 going out that way, 2 on the side. So we cannot keep those, but yeah, I really like how user-friendly this is and how customizable it is. I thought that was really, really awesome with this game. So we resume game and get a quest.
Do the winds favor you?
And here's our quest box. Kind of the standard, little bit of history here, what our objectives are, what our rewards are. And then nice down here for those of you who don't want to read all the detail, you can just have the summary of what you're supposed to do.
Glory and
Accept
honor to
it,
you.
and then we get our quest to come over here. Tutorial box comes up. Don't worry, these tutorial boxes don't keep coming up as you have quests. The tutorial box only comes up when you have the first thing that happens. You can turn this off in the user interface as well, so you can figure it all out on your own if you like. Personally, I kind of like getting bossed around, so hey, we'll let the tutorial tell me what I'm supposed to do. So quest, objectives, who to talk to, what the icons mean. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. There's a lot of things you can talk to here and learn the history of what's going on and get to know your surroundings and learn more about the game. And this thing is very cool, so show me what an elementalist is. And here you go, a little hologram showing you what it looks like if you have these skills. Here's another guy. Tell me about pyromancers, and show me. So it shows you the spells and the skills of pyromancers. Burning everything around them. And show me about warlocks. So the quest is done, and it tells me that there's a check mark over the head of the person I need to go turn it into. So, I would say, I'm sorry if I'm going to liken this to WoW a bit too much, but the souls that you get to choose is like your talent trees, which you want to choose. So I'm going to choose the Elementalists. I liked that one the best, and you can get a pet, and we all know I like pets, so let's be an Elementalist. So when I just became an Elementalist right now, I got a new ability, Crystalline Missiles, and I get to summon a Lesser Earth Elemental. And here's a good clip of summoning the Lesser Earth Elemental when I'm like level 13 or 14. I love the graphics on this game. They did an excellent job on the graphics. This is the starting area. Kind of, we picked which class we're going to play, or which talent spec we want to be as a mage. And now it's pretty much the standard starting area. You can see we're in a small area here. There's a glowing circle on the screen that's telling me that the things that I need to kill or collect for my quest are inside this circle, which is quite nice. And it's a pretty standard beginning quest area with like, alright, we're gonna kill, hunt, gather some things, come back to here before we get sent on. I do really like how this thing feels with the quests. I like that they are quite straightforward. It wasn't really that hard for me to figure out. Maybe that means some people will find them too simple, but yeah, I did like it. And they had a really good job of having like cookie crumbs to the next area, so it wasn't so much like running out, gathering, keep returning to the same area. You did get to keep moving forward and exploring new areas quite regularly, and I really liked how that felt. A really awesome thing about this map is when you start running or moving with the map open, it goes transparent, so you can still see your character and where you are, and when you stop moving, it goes back to being a dense, non-see-through map again. Thank you guys so much for watching my first tutorial on Rift. Stay tuned for some game adventures. We're going to go out and explore the world and kill things and die and freak out a little bit. It'll be awesome. See you next time.